Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground, of course, on YouTube exclusively forever. We gonna talk about how the how the Detroit Pistons. My bad, I just got done doing that game. It was on fresh on my mind. Got beat by the Orlando Magic, 112 to 109, a 3-point win. In this one, the Pistons are now 15-4 and 8-2 at home. They was at home today, by the way. And the Magic are 12-8 now, 5-5 on the road. No Paulo Banchero still, but Detroit beat them in the first quarter, 33-31. The second quarter was won by Orlando, 28-25. Third quarter, 30-26. The Orlando Magic won that one, and then the Pistons won the last quarter, 25-23. Duncan Robinson got his shot blocked that would have tied it if he would have made it. Jalen Suggs and Franz really took over that fourth quarter and was able to get to the basket. And even Suggs was able to hit a couple threes and get a strip on Cade that helped them keep the lead and stay in front. Franz, let's talk about the Magic actually. 36 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 19 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. You're going to let him take it. He's not afraid to take it, but he didn't make any tonight. But he also went 5 or 6 from the free throw line, not forgetting that his strongest thing is getting to the basket and finishing around the rim or with a floater, which he did even in the fourth quarter. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls. Yes, he did almost foul out in this game, and he was a minus 23 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva didn't get in double figures, but he did a good job of scoring the basketball what he could. 21 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls for him. He was a minus 11 and plus minus. He was just a good floor spacer for him and just a solid defender for them today. Every starter in this game got a steal or more. Wendell Carter, 32 minutes. He had 8 points. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 11 rebounds. That was the best thing that he did tonight besides spacing the floor because he didn't really make the interior shots besides making his free throws. That's the only way he scored. 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and a plus 7. And plus minus, the guy that had the most points and helped them throughout this game was the 39 minutes played by Desmond Bane, which equaled him to having 37 points and 13 to 25 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 11 to 12 from the free throw line. Just a really, really good performance from him. And you just wish he made his threes too. If he would have made his threes, the game would have been over even faster. But since he didn't, he had to find other ways to put the ball in the basket, which the defense kind of forced him to do. He wasn't a playmaker in this one. He only had 2 assists. He helped out also getting 8 rebounds and 2 turnovers and a steal and 2 blocks, mainly because no Paulo. So somebody got to rebound, somebody got to take the shot. Desmond Bain said, I do it. And it made sense because he was able to come through for him. 3 offensive rebounds, 4 personal fouls, and a 0 and plus minus. Jalen Suggs, like I said, he's a clutch type of performer. He struggled all game, but he stepped it up in the fourth quarter, especially with less than 5 minutes. 34 minutes for him, 14 points for a 17 from the field. Did hit a nice jump shot. That was a bank shot. He did also go 2 of 3. They both was transition like threes, just quick pull-ups, and he was able to drop them in the fourth quarter. 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. He did have 4 steals. That helped. In a block, he also had 1 personal foul and a minus 20 and plus minus. They need his shooting. They need his quickness and athleticism. They need his defense. That's why they're happy to have him. That's why they drafted him, and he provided that today, besides he missed a lot of shots. Jonathan Isaac, 14 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 3 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, a plus 26 and plus minus for him. Just had a good game, nothing crazy, nothing amazing. He went out there and played his role, defended a little bit, and he also scored when he had good looks. You can say the same thing about Goga. 14 minutes, 4 points too, but he only took 2 shots and made both, so you ain't really going to be mad about that. He also had 3 rebounds. Everybody off the bench had a rebound or more, which was good. He also had a steal and a block. He also had 3 offensive rebounds, which was all his rebounds, and 4 personal fouls, and was a minus 4 and plus minus. Tyus Jones ended up playing 18 minutes. He went with 0 points in this one, 0 2 from the field, 0 1 from three, one rebound, three assists, one steal, one personal foul, and a plus 13 and plus minus. He was the only guy off the bench that didn't score, and he did attempt shots. He just didn't make them, but he had helped the flow of the offense by running up and down the court and finding his teammates or getting rid of the ball to somebody that had a good matchup. So that's what he needs to do as a point guard. He did that. And Anthony Black, I don't know how he learned to shoot. I know he didn't shoot that great, but he actually made some big baskets in his game and played good defense. He has been a huge help for this bench and for this team this year, and he was rewarded with playing 32 minutes. He had 16 points. He went 6 of 17 from the field, 1 of 4 from three, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, and a block. And 2 personal fouls was a plus 27 and plus minus. 40 of 97, 41% from the field, 5 of 30, 17% from the 3-point line, 27 of 32, 84% from the free throw line, 44 rebounds, 14 assists, 13 turnovers, 15 steals, 7 blocks, and 25 personal fouls. And then the Pistons, they actually tied it, and they had a chance to win it. K turned the ball over a little bit too much in this one. But his teammates had his back, and they tried to battle with him and try to get the win. They just came up a little short in this one. 30 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 15 from the field for Tobias Harris. He went 1 of 4 from three, and one of the one three that he made came at the right time to keep them having a chance to win it. He also went 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 offensive out of the 5, 4 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. Duncan Robinson, 35 minutes. He ended up having 9 points, but he missed too many shots in this one. 3 of 12 from the field, 3 of 11 from three. They needed them to fall if they was going to pull off a comeback and win it, but they didn't. He was the reason why they was behind too a little bit. 1 rebound, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 personal fouls and a plus 9 and plus minus. Jalen Duren ended up getting a double-double in 31 minutes. He had 16 points and shot 5 of 8 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He ended up having 12 rebounds and 4 blocks, which was amazing. 2 assists and a steal, but he did have 5 turnovers too. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 22 and plus minus. Cade Cunningham, 40 minutes, which was the most on the team, and it makes sense because this was a tightly contested game that could have went either way. But he hit a 3 that tied the game. But he went 13 to 26 from the field, 4 of 7 from three, and 9 to 12 from the free throw line. He did have a triple double, 13 rebounds and 11 assists. He had 8 turnovers, so it was a tough game for him to operate the offense at its purest. But it didn't really work out for him in this one, and he made some big shots still, as he should. He took a lot of shots, so he should be making some of them because he is one of the better players in the league, and he was able to do that. 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 16 and plus minus. Sir Thompson, 23 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 offensive rebounds, and 5 personal fouls, and a plus 15 and plus minus. If he wasn't getting to the basket, he didn't really do too much besides get the rebounds, and hopefully he can develop a little bit more moves as he continues to have an NBA career. Paul Reed, 6 minutes, 1 point, 1 rebound. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line, had 1 block, and was a minus 5 and plus minus. Isaiah Stewart, 14 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, and 5 personal fouls and 1 offensive rebound, and was a minus 18 and plus minus. He had the most points off the bench, and like I said, he's showing you that he can stretch that floor a little bit while still being physical and doing good in the paint, even when it comes to rebounds. Rondo Holland, 9 minutes, zeros across the board besides having an assist and a turnover and a personal foul. He finished as a minus 16 and plus minus. Javonte Green, 10 minutes, 0 2 from the field, 0 1 from three, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. Zeros for him, which was bad, but he still found a way to do some things in this game and compete defensively, and that's what you needed him for. Besides that, Karis LeVert played the most minutes, which was 24. He finished with 7 points, but he went 2 of 7 from the field, but did go 1 of 2 from three and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So he ended up evening it out a little bit. 1 rebound also with a steal and a block, 1 personal foul, and a minus 17 and plus minus. Jaden Ivey, 10 minutes, 3 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 1 or 1 from three, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 19 and plus minus. And then Dennis Jenkins, 8 minutes, 0 2 from the field, 0 1 from three, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a minus 7 and plus minus. And 37 of 84, 44% from the field as a team. They shot better than the Magic in this one, even from three, where they went 11 of 28. 39% from three, but they went 24 or 31, 77% from the free throw line. The Magic made more than them and shot a better percentage. They also out rebounded the Magic with 49, and they only had 44. 22 assists. They had more assists than the Magic because the Magic only had 14. And then 24 turnovers. They committed way too many of those, and that was the biggest reason why they lost this one, because they had 7 steals, but the Magic had 15, and a lot of them turned into buckets. And then 8 blocks. They had 1 more than the Magic, which wasn't a significant margin. But they also committed 27 personal fouls, which was 2 more than the Magic. And the Magic said, man, this game was hard. This game was tough. But they seemed really confident. They was celebrating. They was having fun out there, even in big moments. And it's showing you that the Magic is turning into a really confident team, and a team that really feels themselves. They really feel like they're good. They really feel like they're one of the better teams. They're showing it, and they're young. They have to prove it. And once they do that, everything might come together for them. We'll see how they continue to fix up this roster. We'll see a development of Franz and Desmond, and obviously Jalen Suggs and Paulo and Wendell continue to get better and continue to trust each other and continue to play off each other well, while continuing to improve and grow their games. And they can become dangerous just off that. And their bench, Anthony Black, Jonathan Isaac, we probably need a little bit more from some other guys. And maybe they could be even stronger, or consolidate some of these guys and turn them into something that can be more of a guarantee type of guy off the bench. But other than that, good team, really good team. And the Pistons, they've been winning, but this was another one where they should have been able to get it. They couldn't do enough to close it, and they just didn't know where to go sometimes if it wasn't Cade. If it wasn't Cade, they just didn't function right. If it wasn't Cade, they just didn't play right. And I think that that's the problem sometimes playing with them heliocentric players is everybody gets so used to them making everything or taking everything that they kind of forget that they're a part of the team. And it's funny. I don't blame them for that, but it's something that's noticeable because they standing around looking at it like, why you give me the ball? Or they standing around saying, now is my time to do something. And it makes them a little clumsy. It makes them a little predictable because the defense is already respecting them and the defense is already guarding them. But they also focus a majority of their attention to slow down and stop Cade from getting what he wants and doing what he wants to do. And I think that that's something that the Pistons are going to have to find out and figure out as this season goes on. What more can we do with Cade on the court, and how can we mix things up a little bit to become a little bit more unpredictable? And that's what you want to be. You don't want to be predictable. It makes you easier to guard, and it makes it easier for people to capitalize off you like Jalen Suggs did to him. He seen what he was doing, came right over and stripped him and turned that into a shot. You just don't want to be that when everybody's locked in, focused on you, and they know that we see your move, even if we guarding our man, because you're at the top of the key first. Then you have a chance to get somewhere else on the court, and sometimes that can be tough and difficult to do when it comes to winning, especially trying to win a championship with the Pistons are trying to do with Cade and his young crew. Other than that, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share it, the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other NBA topics. I'll do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and other future stars. Also do mock draft and draft covers too. And on top of that, I also got over 4,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. Plus on top of that, I make videos every single day throughout the day to give you something to look forward to when it comes to basketball, NBA content. And I got so much more stuff to offer. You might as well check out those 4,000 videos, and that should convince you to become a fan or a supporter or a subscriber. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for appreciating the content for what it is. Thank y'all for helping with the merchandise and buying it and stuff like that. It's just been a blessing having y'all as fans and as supporters, knowing that I do all this on my own mainly, and I try to give y'all as much as I can and do as best as I can, and still try to find a way to pump out as many videos as I can in different type of styles and different type of ways. But since y'all know that, I'm just telling it to the people that just found the channel out for the first time. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'm going for now. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.